Painting with intention. So I'd love to talk to you about how to paint, paint your space in a powerful way. One thing that's really amazing about painting is that we can really not only change the color of a space, but we can really shift the energy of a space when we paint with intention. So if you have a room in your house that you've been thinking about painting, maybe your hallway, maybe your front door, what I would love to encourage you to do before you actually start painting, even if somebody else is going to do it for you, is just take some time and think about what you'd like to invite into that space. So I'll give you an example. A couple years ago, my kitchen was a hideous color of periwinkle blue. Not to say that I have anything against that color, but it's not a kitchen color. And it was that way when I moved into the house. So I had decided that I wanted to paint the kitchen. And at the time, I was living in this house where I'm living now with a couple roommates who were fine, but we didn't really have any interaction. I could go 3 weeks without seeing anybody in my home. And while it was a good lesson in learning that I could kind of live by myself, I was wanting a little bit more energy, a little bit more love, excitement, and connection in my space. So before I painted my kitchen, I sat down and I thought about what I would like to happen in that kitchen. And so I wrote this whole little story about lots of love and amazing food and, friends coming over for dinner and laughter and dancing and, just goodness. It's just really wonderful friends, wonderful connections, lots of love. And so I wrote all these things down that I wanted and put them on top of my paint can the night before I painted. So the next day, painted the kitchen, maybe next 2 days or 3 days. And what happened next was really interesting. Within 2 weeks, one of my roommates gave their notice. Within 3 weeks, the other roommate gave her notice. Within 1 month, they were both out of the house. And within 2 months of painting my kitchen, I found myself sitting in my kitchen with my 3 wonderful new roommates, great friends, people I love so much, sharing a beautiful meal with the cats, there are new cats walking around, and I was like, wow, it was exactly what I had asked for. So whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, painting is an incredibly powerful way to bring that about, because every time you see the walls, you're going to be reminded of what it is that you wanted to bring into that space. So give it a try and have some fun.
What color do you recommend?
In terms of color, really what's most important is that it's a color that you love, a color that inspires you. If you look at some feng shui books, you'll see you have to have red in this corner and green in that corner. And what's most important is that you have a color that you love, a color that makes your heart sing, a color that gives you the feeling of how you want to feel in your life. So, and just keeping in mind, you don't want red in the bedroom. It's a little bit too active. Just keeping in mind what's going to happen in whatever space. But yeah, choose colors that you love. Trust your instinct.